Hi, I'm Laurie Dobson, and this is Island Update. Today is Monday, May 25th, 2020, and I'm on the island of Great Cranberry Island in Maine. And I have been doing some full-on rants about things, kind of trying to just blow out the negative energy of all the disinformation I think that's out there. There has to be a lot of it because everything is in contradiction right now. So two things can't simultaneously be true if they're polar opposites, unless there's some third truth that comes out of it that makes it all make sense. So I sort of think we're in the absence of that third truth, the thesis, antithesis, synthesis, where it all comes together. That's how you sort of learn, they say, from oppositional thinking. You find a way to find the principle that brings it all together. By the way, I'm on one of my favorite spots on the island, which is here, going uphill here. Very good spot. Very pretty, very peaceful walk. So I didn't go to the dump this morning, but I'll probably hit it on my way back just to say hi to those folks. And it's nice to be talking to people. I talked to my neighbor. She went by in her car. She'd just taken a long walk. And people just getting around and getting some oxygen. And I really think it's awesome. Sorry, I had an itch on my nose. My other hand is holding leashes. So dogs don't appreciate when you yank them out of the blue. It's like, what the heck did you just do that for? They're on a mission. You hear, look at them. They're stopped now, but they want to go. They want to keep going. No interruption. So, without further ado, I wanted to say, when I come out strongly on any one side of any issue, I feel somehow that the point is missed if I think that it's all about that one angle or that one perspective, because I don't think we're given creative thinking ability if we're always going to be stuck in one way of looking at things or oppositional ways of doing things, because I think power comes from people coming together and finding another way out, another way to get through, and also another way to prioritize and know what our values are. I mean, that's I think why our country kind of got together at that tavern in Williamsburg, the Green Tavern, where people just got together and just decided they'd had enough, and they started organizing the revolution. Anyway, things like that. People just decide enough is enough, or they're going to figure it out on their own because everybody around them doesn't seem to have enough of a value on what's important. And I think a lot of people are doing that now. You're getting people just getting together and making a decision to act because they've had it. They know their truth, which is either that things seem to be at a state of a hoax, put on to make money and enrich evil people, which I think has validity because I think it's happened so much in our lives, but also on the other side that, you see videos with very compelling evidence of people suffering and the lives of these COVID nurses and doctors and healthcare professionals and what they deal with and what they're up against. And I'm convinced on both sides of things. So, okay, I guess we'll stop here. They're saying, time, Mom. Almost at the top of the hill. And actually that view down the hill is one of my favorites, but we just passed it, so you can't see it. But anyway, next time. So, the great thing about media, social media, along with all the, excuse me just a second, now they've wound me up here. Guys, settle down. Okay, long enough to talk. Along with the profuse amount of profane offerings and mentally wasteful and spiritually demoralizing options on the so much of the internet is in Facebook in particular, and all those other forums and venues, is that I think there's some really valid information, and I think that somehow our will and our intent, our positive intent, and our spiritual seeking can get us to the place we need, kind of synchronistically, just sort of or another S word, serendipitously, we just by happy circumstance, we find ourselves in the perfect place at the perfect time, doing exactly what we need for ourselves. And when we're aware of that, it seems like we can act on it. We can really direct that understanding of that awareness that we have that within us to get us where we need to be. And so that's my ability that I've learned I own, I have it, and I know that every other being that chooses it has it and can cultivate it. And I'm lucky that early on I had my second child, the birth was very traumatic, and I had postpartum depression afterwards, and I had to find another way. So I had some spiritual what do you call it? I call them miracles. I had some miracle encounters and experiences and retraining of my rethinking of my own way of looking at things, my own mind. And I just really learned that I can really trust the process that happens to me. But I have to trust it. I have to forgive myself, and I have to allow it. And somehow I unfortunately think that I have to coalesce that about my birthday time or Mother's Day birthday time, where the world is blooming and new things are growing. And that's sort of astrologically, that's my kind of, I'm in my element right now. But I don't have to wait till my birthday to have these ahas and these awarenesses. This one that I've been at now and getting close to as I approach the 31st, which is my birthday, this particular moment that I'm really getting a sense of, or it's a personal power thing or spiritual connection, whatever it is, has classically been centered around this time of year. So I'll use it. So, but I'm just saying it would be nice to have this happening year round, and I only have to choose to see through the places that seem to be taking me away from it, and not empower them. So just because it's winter, in other words, doesn't mean I can't be practicing and cultivating a spiritual life. In fact, it's necessary to do every day. So I do to an extent, and I think I'm going to say this time, okay, birthday wish, year round. I want this kind of permission to take care of myself, but more unrestricted by my own self-limitations. Really give myself that personal permission, that ability. And so now, coming to I just want to say today, I let myself experience again the medical medium, Anthony William. I've got his books. I just ordered the Cleanse to Heal. The guy is not much to look at or even listen to, but he has a gift. Oh, Mimsy, you're just she just slid out of her collar. I'm going to finish this up then. So far she's behaving, she's not running off. His books, medical medium books, I think are amazing. And just to boil it down today, listen to Corn and Salt, and celery juice cleanse, 32 ounces. Mimsy, get back here. Get, yeah, I see that look. My favorite things on the planet, almost, corn and salt. But, and I know that those aren't good for me, but just to the extent that they aren't, he makes it clear. So I listened to his video. I posted it on my Facebook page. I know, despite how much I love salt, especially sea salt, and I always have, and corn, popcorn and salt, better, it's my thing. But I've got to, you know, I'm working on it. So I've got to let some things go in my life. And one of them has to be salt. So you'll see me from where I am now in my you know, phase here to letting go of those two things and focusing on organic as usual and some healthier fruits, not the sweet ones, not so much, cutting out the unhealthy grains, but really just mainly corn and salt. I'm going to just say, you know, give myself permission, those guys can go. And then do the celery juice fast, or at least the celery juice morning drink. I'm going to work on that too. So I'll let you know how I do. And I'm saying all this because I think in the absence of all the things I was talking about earlier, that, you know, we have these huge questions about what to do. I think the main thing is to start trusting ourselves. Trusting ourselves, you know, trust yourself and you'll know how to live, you know, to thine own self be true. And I think if you trust yourself, you can't then be false to any man. Is that the one? I think that's how we help the planet. Truthfully, I need to do this thing for me. I need to do a cleanse. So I'm gonna enjoy my birthday. I'm gonna keep taking these walks, keep doing the videos, and appreciating you all, that you're listening, that you're taking the time. And I just want to make sure I say things worth listening to. So that's my wish and my hope. And I hope you have a wonderful day. Okay, bye.